complete to Joe Poplawski. Touchdown, Winnipeg.
So this is an official Joe Pop helmet.
Joe Poplawski, quite an accomplished career you had with the Winnipeg Blue Bombers, but let's get back to before it even started. You were quite an accomplished athlete in many sports in high school, but what was it about football that made you want to pursue that even further?
Really what it came down to is the other sports that I was interested in and enjoyed were primarily soccer and hockey. And at the age of 18, unfortunately, there weren't many coaches at the amateur level that were able to teach me much more. So there was only one sport left for me to go to, and it was football. I was a quarterback in high school and then was recruited by the Golden Bears, the University of Alberta, and they converted me to a receiver, and that's when the fun started.
You came here in 1978, you were traded from your hometown team. The Eskimos came to Winnipeg for the first time. What were your first impressions coming here and just being traded away from your hometown?
It really opened up my eyes that I had gone from being an amateur football player to a professional player. And to be traded without really having much discussion caught me off guard. The great news was I was going to Winnipeg. And if there was a team that I wanted to play for, besides the Edmonton Eskimos, it was the Winnipeg Blue Bombers.
You were given many individual honors throughout your career, but is there a one that you're most proud of?
Well, being the Rookie of the Year in 1978 was quite a surprise and quite an honor. The fact is that when I came to Winnipeg, I honestly thought I was going to be here for a cup of coffee, 2 or 3 days, and I didn't think I'd be able to make the team. First year, Rookie of the Year, runner-up for, top Canadian to a legend, Tony Gabriel. I don't know if I could have asked for, much more success. Capping it off, my last year in '86, winning the Outstanding Canadian, it was the way that I wanted to finish the game, to leave the game. Of course, the 1984 Grey Cup team with the old Winnipeg Stadium in behind.
Winning the Grey Cup in 1984, a huge moment for the team, for the city. What was it about that team that made it championship caliber?
We had a dressing room that was as tight a group as you could possibly imagine. So even though there were a lot of egos, and those egos would spill over in the dressing room, we all knew that when it was time to keep our mouths shut and to just concentrate. And Cal Murphy did a good job of reining everybody in, making sure that we were always concentrating on the task at hand.
Many Winnipeggers may want to know, Joe, where are you now?
In the last 3 years of my career, I was in the off seasons working with the insurance brokerage. It probably started in 1983 or 84. You certainly miss the game, you miss the guys in the dressing room. I was only 29 when I retired, so I still had a few years perhaps left in me. The insurance industry has been good to us. I still enjoy going to work. Maybe not as many Fridays as I used to work, but I still get up relatively early and enjoy what I'm doing and enjoy the challenges and enjoy working with good people, both within the organization and with my client base. We replace
slot back makes the circus catch for 34 yards.